Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and today I'm going to show you everything regarding the new patch for Ni No Kuni Cross Worlds. We're going to talk about how to get to the new Chaos Field Boss when he spawns. We're going to look over new shop bundles. We're going to talk about the new events and the dimensional compass that is going on. We are also going to talk just a little bit about Relic Wars. I did cover a lot of that in my previous video. We're going to talk about magic tome pages, and we're going to talk about some Kingdom Shop updates. So this is going to be a relatively long video. We're going to cover everything that's kind of come out in the patch today. So I will go ahead and just warn you ahead of time right now. Also, thank you everybody that showed up to the Save It or Shave It stream. We had a lot of fun, and let's go ahead and dig in. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is how to get to the new Chaos Field Boss. Now, the Chaos Field Boss is a field boss that is not going to be on your field boss timer. What you actually need to do is you actually need to go to Chaos Fields, and you will see here that there's a new field, level 4, with fast travel for 20 diamonds. Now, you don't want to do this. You do not want to do this. So what you're going to do, well, you're not going to do that. You're actually going to travel to the Chaos Field 3, right? So we're going to go to Chaos Field 3, and then you are going to walk all the way over. You're going to walk your way over to the entrance to the 4th tier of Chaos Fields. And we did actually, it's right down here, we did actually beat the Chaos Field boss, and we did actually get the rewards, and he does reward the materials for the plus 20 enhancement process. So this is something you can get started on. He does spawn 30 minutes after every single field boss. So once you finish up field bosses, once you kill Giganti, you can kind of head over there. You do need to be careful. It is an open PvP area, which means people can kill you without consequence. People will have their PvP flags on, and they will be murdering people. So get ready for some shenanigans there. I think everybody should just make it part of their daily routine to go from field boss over there to the Chaos Field Boss. And I think it's going to be giving you materials, even if you're not at the plus 20 enhancement stage yet. He's a level 90 monster. Once you're around level 60 or so, you need to get your butt in there all the time, because you are going to want to make sure that you are getting those materials. The next thing we're going to talk about is the dimensional compass. Now, this is a new event that's going on right now where you kind of pick an item and then you get compasses and you kind of roll until you discover the item that you got, and then you move to the next stage or you continue to roll. Now, you do get 18 compasses every time you do field boss. So if you're doing the math already and you don't have an abundance of field boss tickets, if you're looking, there's 13 days. That means you're going to get 13 tickets, 13 times 18. You can see how quickly you may wonder if you're actually going to be able to get through all of the stages, and that's understandable. For me, I think about that, and once you find the item, you can move up. So I already found the item here. I am just going to go ahead and move to the next stage. Now, I am not confident I'm going to be able to get, for example, if I tried to get everything, I don't think I get to stage 15 unlocking everything. I don't think I could do that. I don't think that's going to be possible for me. So for me, my goal is to get up as fast as possible through the stages, because I'm not going to be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5, so that's 25, right? So if you're getting 18 per day, right, you can quickly do the math, plus you get 3, that's 21, right? So you need to think about moving up and when to move up and when it's appropriate. So right now, even though I don't have stage 3 completed, I am going to go ahead and move up the stage. And then I am going to select a treasure here. And for me, I'm after gummies right now. Gummies, maybe not the best for everybody. Technically, the best value is probably the summon coupons, which actually I will go for the summon coupons. And as you can see, it displays the item over here on the right side. I hit start treasure hunt. And then as I get compasses, or if I'm out right now, I would go and do daily field boss, and I would get 18 compasses from doing any of the field bosses. And there are field boss restoration tickets out there in the shop currently, and some of you may have field boss tickets saved up like I did. So think about that as you are applying when to move to the next stage, when it's going to be best, because it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Now, Episode Eve is also coming out where we are going to be getting a free 4-star. Now, these missions, you have to clear once, you go through them, and the 4-star is going to be the reward at the end. You do have access to some gems, some tickets, some energy potions, and some aromas as well. You have to win in dual yard, use fuse pot, swift solutions errands, and you are going to have elemental missions to accomplish here as well, which will be like kill 1,000 earth monsters, kill 1,000 fire monsters. Now, a lot of people are wondering if you can repeat this multiple times. My understanding is you're only going to be able to do this once, and you're only going to be able to get one version of Toko. The reason is this is the Eve event. This is the preparation for episode 1 of the Genie event. So in the Genie event, you can get multiple versions of Toko, but it's going to require you to kind of have a little bit of RNG and do a lot of things to potentially do that. So this is basically an early version of Toko that you're going to be getting. He's basically an earth-based healing familiar, and he's going to have an opportunity to be awakened in the next event, which will be releasing in 2 weeks. So that's kind of the breakdown of these 2 events and how they kind of function and interact with each other. Now, we do have the new dimensional portal open up here, or the, I believe, dimensional portal, dimensional border, Fiery Mount Know-How. So this is going on. You can get tier 2 at level 64, I believe it is. It's one of the levels that's pretty, it's very similar to Natrum. But this is going to be a really good one to farm because the ring gives straight up fire attack up. And I mean, that's just good. It's good, you guys. I don't know what else to say other than it's a really good ring. It's going to give you tidal wave. It has the standard things going for it in the dimensional border. You're going to need to farm this anyway initially to get the puzzle unlocked for him. So, I mean, you're going to be doing this a lot. So as usual, same with the other dimensional border, you'll probably want to farm it until you get the puzzle and then either go back to finishing Natrum if that's for you. That's what I'm going to do. Or you can continue to do Fiery Mount Know-How in order to try and get more fire-based equipment. It's really going to be up to you and where you want to go in your account. Oh my gosh, we have a lot more to cover. We're going to go ahead and talk about the shop because the shop is one of those things that really got updated this update. And there is a lot of questions about what packs are worth it. So I'll show you here just on the front screen. I did buy the 30-day anniversary pack for $9.99 for 10 of each ticket. I did buy the $3.99 pack here. I did buy the $7.99 dimensional border ticket bundle. I was on the fence about this one. I didn't know if it was good. And personally, I did buy the jelly packs. I bought all 3 of them because it does give you 500 diamonds, and I am going to be trying to work on a new jelly strategy to get a lot of my achievements unlocked. So I'm going to try and invest 300 jellies on a single 1-star familiar and then enhance absorb that through all of my 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star familiars. So that's kind of like a special project that I'm working on, which is why I bought this. You don't necessarily need to buy this all the way. One of the big questions I'm getting right now is about magic pages and kind of how they function. So magic pages are kind of a new currency. It's a new daily login that we have, and it's a new daily pass that you can buy for $19.99, right? I still think the check-in pass is better, and I'm on the fence on whether you should buy the $19.99 version of this because it just doesn't seem to give you that much. And if you go to the normal shop here, if you go to the basic shop, nope, it's this one right here. They added a new magic tome page, and this is going to be some of the best abilities in the game for your specific class, and you exchange magic pages for them, and you need to have a large amount of magic pages to kind of exchange here. And it's one of those situations where I think if I am playing the game long term, I'm probably going to get enough magic pages to max out whatever it is I need to max out without buying the additional purchase bundles. I also look at the ability that it unlocks. For example, for me on Rogue, I'm sure this shop is going to look different for other characters and other places, but I don't really need Distortion Arrow right now. It's pretty good. It's very powerful, but I don't need it right this second. What I'm going to get more often is going to be my passive, right? The passive that I can get in here that's going to make a bit of a difference. That's going to be risk and return. right, which is going to deal more damage. So that's more interesting to me than actually the distortion arrow. And I'm going to be able to get this with 400 tickets, which I'll get slowly over time. I don't think you need to lose your mind and purchase a lot of the bundles that have these in it. And there are bundles that have shown up with them. So just keep your eyes out. I don't think you need this, because if you break it down, it doesn't really give you, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to give you 7 chances with a minimum of 70, right? Plus 50 right here. And you get up here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get 6 because you get one up here. So you get 6 with a minimum of 60, and you get 25 up here. So I just don't see it as a worthwhile investment. Maybe for some people it is, if you want maybe say the Destroyer Provoke, for example, and you want the level 1 version of that. I feel like most of the time you're going to be better off probably setting level 10 versions of the passives that are easily acquirable. I think that's going to be better long term, and that's why I'm kind of not super stoked about the package. And I think, you know, it's just a little bit leaning in towards that monetization that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's definitely a little, it's a little net marbly right now is what it is. Am I getting PK'd right now? Am I literally, it looked like I was getting PK'd. I think someone hit me. That looked like someone hit me. I did have a couple of people asking about Relic Wars. Now, Relic Wars you can access. I'll pull it up right over here. In the battlefield menu, you can pull up the Relic Wars, and you can see it pops up right here. Now, the timing is a little bit weird. You can see that it says the next phase, which is going to be bidding to fight, is going to be in 1 day and 18 hours. And 1 day and 18 hours is like a really weird time for me in my time zone. And from what I heard from other people, that it looks like the timing of this is going to be really awkward. It does look like the battle is going to be around 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Again, don't quote me on that because the timetable that they put up is super confusing. That's my understanding, but it could be completely different. So for right now, if you are wondering when you bid, when you do things as either a guild leader, when you kind of need people to show up, look right here. Come into this menu, look right here. It's going to show you what phase it is, and it's going to tell you when the next phase is. And I'll definitely be writing all of these times down so that we can get normal times. I just wish they would give us a normal time schedule. That's all I want. All I want is a normal time schedule from them. If they could just do it in PST and not UTC, that would be fantastic. Anyway, if you are a normal player, you can predict the winner up here. So if you want to do the predictions, we need you place them up here. And I think that's pretty much all you need to know. If you want to know more details about the Kingdom Relic battle, look at my last news video that I posted on Monday. That's going to go into the very specifics of Kingdom Relic War and how it's going to exactly function. One of the things I just found out, for example, is that the Relic battle is going to be at the same time. So if you are a kingdom, you can bid on 3 different relics, right? But if you like are the winning bet, right? If you're in the winning bet of those 3 different relics, what's going to happen is it is going to have 3 different relic wars, and you have to choose, are you going to split up your guild and try and protect all those relics, or are you going to only focus on 1 relic? And that really opens up an opportunity for guilds that are maybe lower power levels to compete, right? Because at a bare minimum, even if 1 guild goes for each relic each time, you're going to have like 16 guilds participating. And I think most relevant players can easily find their way into a plus, like into a top 20 guild. I think, you know, top 20 guilds are thirsty for members right now. They want people who are active and participating. And I think as long as you are shouting in your chat channels, if you're joining group chat, is going to be a really good way to get involved. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm really tired. I just got off an 8-hour stream where we did Shave Myself, and you guys supported me amazingly. So shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for all the support. And I will catch you all next time.